Alright legends, today we have another Flathead What's Catching in celebration of Flathead season starting up again in central Queensland. I'm super pumped for this Flathead season. Today I'm just going to give you 4 lures that I think are going to work so well for Flathead this season. As always guys, it's 4 lures, not only that I've been using and have found that have been working, also what other people have been using and catching Flathead on. So yeah guys, hopefully you enjoy this video, hopefully you find it helpful, and let's just get right into it. The first lure we have here today is the Savage Gear 3D Minnow. I believe this one is around 8 to 10 centimeters long. It is definitely my favorite lure at the moment for Flathead. As always guys, I will link every lure I have in today's episode in the description so you can check it out yourself. But this is definitely my favorite Flathead lure at the moment.
Oh, there's one. There's a Flathead. Haha, yes! That's awesome. Oh, I'm stoked with that. Little flatty. Got to be happy with that. First 5 minutes and we've got one.
It does come, I got the silver one a while ago for Barra, but it's been working really well for myself with Flathead. So yeah, what I like about this lure is it has got the nickel hooks. These hooks right here, they're not as thick as the Barra hooks, which are designed for much tougher fish. And the thing is with Flathead, a lot of times they'll just come up and nibble at the lure and not smash it as Barra and Jacks do. The finer hooks will work really well, especially if they just come up and nibble it. They'll definitely still get pinned on it. One of the most amazing things in this lure is the reflector panels in it. It just gets the sun and it throws it all throughout the water. It can be seen from a mile away and the Flathead can just come in and smash it. It has a lot of noise, a lot of light, a lot of colour. I definitely think this lure is working really well. A technique I do like using is just jig pause. It is suspending, so it will not rise to the top. It'll just sit there, and that's what I love about this lure. It'll just sit there and the Flathead can come up and smash it. So yeah, that's one thing. Also just a slow roll next to rock bars, gravel bars, sandbars, anything like that, where the Flathead is sitting, they'll usually come up and smash it. So yeah guys, I'll leave this linked in the description. Definitely one of my favorite lures at the moment for Flathead. Silver, gold, any other color these ones come in, it should work really well for Flathead. It's just one of the most amazing lures I've ever used, and I can highly recommend it for you guys. The next lure we have is a return from an older episode. It is the Cato Jr Minnow. This is one of my all-time favorite Flathead lures. The size, the shape, the swim, the glitter and everything like that. It works really well. Again, it's got those finer hooks, so it will do a bit better for staying in the Flathead's faces. Techniques for this is just a slow roll beside gravel bars, beside rock bars, just on open sand flats and everything like that. Really just an ultimate lure. And it's a bit smaller than what you may usually chuck for Flathead. It could find you bites and you could have a much better day than what you could be having if you're just using bigger lures.
I've seen it. It looks pretty massive.
I think it's big. This is insane. Oh my goodness, I don't want to lose this fish.
That's a good fish, man. I've seen it. He's big.
Oh, this is a good flatty. I've loosened the drag a bit. If I can focus. This is a good flatty. That's a big flatty. It's up there. It's not huge, but
I don't even know if you can see it.
Beautiful flathead. I thought my PB, was 65. This just feels like a PB. I think my PB is still 65. This one went 58, 59?
58.
58. But she is so fat. Probably the fattest flathead
Look at the weight
I've ever caught. She is huge. She is one of the biggest flathead I've ever caught. One of the best fights. She's getting ready to go. We've kept her nice and healthy. So we've been swimming her for a while. We've got our shots. She's ready to go. Focus.
Yep.
That is a beautiful, beautiful flathead. I am frothing that I was able to catch one this big. It's a great start to the flathead season. I will let this girl go. She put up a good fight, she deserves to go. The next lure we have here today is another one of my favorites. It is the Savage Gear Deep Minnow. This is one of my favorite small flathead lures. If the flathead are shut down, just chuck one of these on and you'll usually be able to see if there's actually any flathead around. It works so well, I love it so much. It has got the deeper bib, so it will get down a bit deeper compared to most of your other lures. It has got the nickel hooks. And because this lure is so small, if the flathead are in a shutdown state, if you're using much bigger lures and they're not biting or they're not committing to it, using a much smaller lure like this or any other one around this size could find you a flathead or two in a shutdown state. When they are in a shutdown state and you're using these smaller lures, try just working it as slow as possible, just little jigs and just little slow rolls and everything like that, and it should find you the flathead that are shut down. Again, just around rock bars, gravel bars and sand flats. So yeah, I love this lure so much. It's going to work really well this season. I love that it's got a bit of a deeper bib, so it will get down a bit deeper than most of your other lures. The fourth and final lure we have for you today is the Savage Prawn. This has got to be one of my all-time favorite lures. I do have it in the red one. I do prefer the clearer ones, and the yellow ones a bit better, but this red one just works just as well. Something that you really need with these Savage Prawns is an extremely long pause. It's another shutdown lure, so if the fish aren't committing to chasing the bigger lures or the faster moving lures, leaving this on the bottom for sometimes up to 30 seconds could be a way that helps you find the flathead in a shutdown state. Everything on it just is really good. I love the whiskers, all the little feet and everything, and the tail that moves up and down while you're moving the lure. It just works extremely well. I personally am moving away from soft plastics myself for flathead, but this is one that'll always be in my tackle box ready for flathead. If you're wondering why I don't use a lot of soft plastic for flathead, it's because I think there's a hard body that can do the job just as well, and you don't lose as many hard bodies as you do soft plastics. So yeah, that's just my opinion. Other people may find different things, but I personally like hard bodies for flathead a lot more for the fishing that I do. So yeah, the Savage Prawn, same places as all the other lures. This one is just a cast out and then just leave it out there. Sometimes the cast can take up to 3 minutes, even longer sometimes if you're trying to find these shutdown fish. Just leaving it as long as possible and the flathead will come up and smash it. It's just a good choice for shutdown flathead, and even active flathead if you just want to give something else a bit of a go. I can highly recommend this lure. It's just got so many great different features and everything like that. It all adds up and it just makes a perfect lure that is really great for flathead and a whole bunch of other species that you could be chasing. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for all your support. I just realized I started this channel over a year ago and your support has been insane. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you smash it down below, as well as commenting, letting me know anything you want next or any questions you have. Just let me know and I'll try and get back to you. And just hit the like button if you did enjoy it. It's a huge help. All your support really encourages me to film these videos and edit them. So yeah, thanks so much. All your support means so much. Hopefully you found this video enjoyable and helpful, and hopefully you're able to smash a few flathead over this season. I personally am pumped for this season. I cannot wait. I want to get one over 70 centimeters this year. So I'm going to be trying my best, buying all different lures, trying all different techniques, trying different spots and everything like that. So I'm pumped, I cannot wait. I just want to get out there, start walking the flats and everything like that. But yeah, hopefully you guys can smash them this year. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.